Hello and welcome in everybody. I know it's kind of later in the evening, but I had a couple of personal readings I had to do. So today I'm just going to do the daily, and then I will probably do questions tomorrow. But for this one, this is just energy that you might hear, see, or experience over the next 24 to 48 hours from when you watch it, not from when it's uploaded. And we can go ahead and dive in. I definitely have a busy night tonight, so let's just go ahead and get started. I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Bailey, welcome in. All right, so what do you have coming in first? What do we need to know? He, the fiery sword. Okay. And transformation. And getting lifted out of the shadow. The himself in the lounge. You might be, there is a meddler around you. Okay, so okay, himself is out. That's the alpha. And it comes with he, the fiery sword. So there might be something that is, he's got spiritual will. There is some justice and protection. There's a principle here. It's activated transformation for himself. I mean, even here, it's all lit up. Ding, 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 ding. And being casted out of the shadows here, that's the lays of the shadow. It feels like being like catapulted forward, healing the shadow. And then you have the lounge and the bodacious bodak, which is like helpful fixer, but it's like it's almost like the way how this is set up. I'll show you. You've got the lounge sitting here, and this one's thinking of this one, or wait, no, this one here is thinking of the one on top, the lounge. That's unconditional giving, unconditional receiving. But then it's like you have somebody that's like right there who's watching. This person might have, I'm sorry. I was going to say the hair. Their hair might literally be like that. I don't know why, but it feels like, I don't know. It's the hair. The hair's got me. Mind you, though, too, both of these people have feathers, or not feathers, they have wings. Their wings are there. And it's kind of like this one watches this one's back because her back is turned to whatever's going on over here. And tell me, what is going on here? The breaking free. Okay, so himself is breaking free from a hostile environment. They are, because it comes with the hornet's nest with the stallion. It's like breaking free. Totally. That's exactly my point of this transformation. But then you've got the Wolverine, which then see, that talks about inner demons. It's unpredictable. But then you've got the stars, which talks about peace, a miracle, dreams, hopeful, and the white wolf. And yes, this person is definitely making some stable changes. And then you've got the communication right there where it feels, and that's interesting because right here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Pook, which is like the resolution and being grounded right there. Tell me what is happening, because this one is like, I don't know what was going on here. Tell me about this situation, or tell me about the text. I want to know what the text is. You've got the Six of Pentacles, but the Nine of Wands. Tell me about that. Because that's reciprocated. This one's down on the knee. They're down, but they've got a shield. And then it comes with the Nine of Wands, but then you've got the Fool. The Nine of Wands talks about, like, they're whatever it is that they're doing, they're by themselves. And they might be a little defensive, but then you've got the Fool. Well, especially with the Wolverine right there. But the Two of Pentacles. This person comes to talk with you. And it feels like there's been multiple. I mean, there's 3 mountains there in the background. So, but they always come to the table with you. They just do. But then you've got the Five of Wands. This is a very slow moving energy, but I heard that's rich. Okay, I don't know why I just got that, but it's interesting. I just noticed something in this moon card. Never noticed it before. If you look down there at the bottom, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. That's like the rose. Like from Beauty and the Beast. And then you got the star here. But it's fighting off something. What is going on here? Tell me about this. Tell me first, what is the rose? It feels like protecting. Not wanting to have it be exposed. Tell me about this, please. The heart. Oh my gosh. They're protecting the heart. They are protecting what they care about. And the child, they're innocent. That's why they're in a glass. This person might think that you are completely innocent. You're innocent. And I got to put a glass thing over you to protect you because you're innocent. Okay. It just feels like, what's going on with the Bodacious Bodak? Tell me about that. Who is that person? I need to move this. Who is the Bodacious Bodak, please? What do they want? What are they doing in here? It's the moon. It doesn't feel right. Hang on. What is the Bodacious Bodak? It's concealed. And the snowflake. The Bodacious Bodak is trying to conceal you because you're delicate. Why do these people think you're delicate? They see you as somebody delicate and innocent and tender. But I mean, that is what the Laum is. Like, this is one that, so for one, she's naked, she's raw. And her wings are like tore up. And then even here, it's like, it's sweet, but it's unconditional giving and receiving. And so you have 2 people that both are trying to do the same thing. You're innocent. And then you've got the Justice. Okay. What is that? In the car. It's like, what is that? It is like justice. It's like urgent, getting something going, and I need to return home now. It feels like right now, unexpectedly, this transformation, somebody is trying to, it feels like I got to get there, and I got to get there like now. And the timing. This, whatever this is, it's unexpected, like resurrecting this phoenix. You got the Temperance and change of heart. Somebody has like this change of heart as to the significance or the importance, hey Jean, of what this situation details. And it's almost like waking up, like an aha moment where it's like, oh my God, I need to shapeshift. I need to calm down. First of all, it feels like we need to calm down. But it does feel like somebody needs to rush in. You've got I'm seeing the letters A, J, S, L, L again. What? I don't know. You don't know what you got till it's gone. Ace of Wands. Somebody lit fire under this masculine where it's like, I need to go. She's innocent. And I need to rush in to protect. And I don't know what's going on and happening. 9 of Cups. That's my wish. 7 of Cups. 3 of Cups. The High Priestess. And Judgment. Look, you've got all these hands here, but they make a heart. And it's like the opportunity here. And then you've got the 3 of Cups, which is like celebrating and reunion. And then you've got this hidden knowledge of something. It's an awakening. Somebody's like waking up, and it's like now they cannot. Why is she so innocent? It just feels like I need to get there. Page of Cups. Innocence. Oh my God. It literally says innocence because she is innocent. That's why. She's innocent. And then you've got this protector again. This Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords person has they might have messy hair. I'm telling you, I'm seeing it again, the hair. And they're like, This person would just the isolation. And 4 of, okay, whoever this person is to you, they would, the Knight again. This person, I don't know. For some of you, this could be a teenager. But it's because of the loss. The 5 of Pentacles is like a loss of stability here. Their home, stability where they belong, all of that. That's why they're protecting it. And they stand guard of her. 4 of Cups. Contemplation. 3 of Swords. Strength. 9 of Wands. Resilience. Okay. Whoever the meddling one is, I don't want to keep saying meddler. Whoever this protector person is, this is what they do. They will come out of these shadows and it feels like claw you. And it feels like it's to protect this one. Why? Because this one here, this Knight, whoever the Knight is in this, has watched. They have sat on, they could have even sat on a rock. They've sat in a bubble, and they have watched this one, the innocent one, be heartbroken, separated, and gotten their strength back and became resilient. That's why. That's why they feel that this one is innocent. And now it feels like it feels like it's cool as long as you come through with no shadow. You do the work. And this one, I don't know what it is, but they're not the King of Wands. They're watching your actions. The Hermit. This one here. Oh, and then you got the King of Cups. Oh. It's like this himself person is trying to get through like some shadowy stuff. They're working on their stuff. I want to say that they are working on their stuff. And yet at the same time, you have this other person who like watches your back. I mean, look at how they watch you like a hawk in the hermit. They watch you while you're by yourself. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, no. Okay, so what happens with this situation? What is the outcome of this? Because it feels like a lot. But again, it's like they both. Where is that one? Oh, I don't know where it went. It got into the mix of things right here. I don't understand why these two are fighting. It just feels like they're going to fight. And it's because they're trying to protect the rose. Okay. It's likely it's developing. There's some sort of strength here. The woman, oh, wow, it's saying the same thing again. It feels like, as I asked what was going to happen, what was the outcome going to be? And it's like the feminine in this, it's the element of air. So you do talk to this person here. You do talk. And there's like some strong communication. It's love. That's what I mean. She's unconditional. Unconditional. The iceberg. Support. This one supports this one. Completely supports them. And she's focused. She implements a strategy with this one. Helps like strategize, or this could be like direct message or something like that. The clarity. She is very direct on the situation. So the feminine in this, when talking to himself, is very direct, but in a loving way. So the outcome of this is, yeah, you do have someone who watches your back, who is a protector of you, but you do talk to himself. And it feels like I heard state your purpose, state your claim, you're gonna talk to this person. And it feels like to clear some things up, but it's gonna be you're gonna have the strength. And it feels like you're coming with different energy, but you do have a conversation with himself. All right. Wow, that was crazy. Wow. You're like the little rose in the glass. That's adorable. Okay. And you're innocent. Super, super innocent. So, I mean, that's good. So that does hold on to the fact of whatever this masculine is going through, whatever the shadow is that they're working through, that has nothing to do with you. Okay? That does not tie to you. It feels like they have to get out of the shadow to make it to you. Okay. All right. What do we have for overnight into the morning? Like overnight morning energy. What can we expect? Somebody, oh, you got the gloomy doom with your fawn, and then there's some hope. A Glankener. Communication. You hear from your fawn. The transformation. Again. It feels like they are, the gloomy doom is like the energy of, oh, I don't even know, like it's self-pity. It's woes is me. Everything is wrong. And it's the Glinkener. But you've got the victory with the hope, because you do have hope here. And transformation, too. What is this? The lighthouse. Steering clear. You might help them to navigate some discouragement, their emotions. Oh. And then you've got the challenging the status quo. New hope on this roadmap. In the North Star. The core value, the woman. You help guide your fawn. Oh, so it feels like your fawn is communicating with you, or it's something like that. They're communicating or something. They are. It feels like they are just down. I don't know if they're down on their luck or they're feeling down. Wow. And then you got the Chariot. So it's like they want to move out of that, and they know exactly who to contact. They contact the feminine. Tell me more about this with the fawn. What happens here? The Devil. They're in a really like negative mindset. They're down. 10 of Wands. They are filled with heavy burdens. It feels like this one, your fawn is having a bad day. They're having a rough day. And they feel burdened and overwhelmed. And it's just like they might be overindulged with there's so much going on. The decision they have to make. They have to make a decision. But it's a positive outcome. The path they choose is Ace of Cups. Oh, so they're just in their head a little bit. And it feels like they contact you. Yeah, see? There's an offer. It's a sweet. Wow. All three of these cards just flipped out. They definitely bring up an offer. There's an offering to you. Ace of Pentacles, the World, and the Chariot. And what is that? What does that look like? It's an unexpected, out of nowhere offering. What does the offering look like? It's the transformation. Then you got the Fox. What is this? The Seed. Red flag. What? You might think that this, okay, so this transformation, something might feel off, or you know something is wrong, but then you've got the seed on how this can grow, some sort of potential here, and then there's the red flag. What is the red flag? I feel like I'm yelling. Something's off again. What is off? Tell me what's off. I feel like we've got to be prepared because something is off. What deck do I use? What is off? This one. What is off here? Tell me what's off. The Crew. Being in sync. The Truth. And the Conviction. The Pioneer. It feels like, okay, so we're going to plant the seed. We're going to work together. It is make amends. There is some sort of decision made. And it's the Trailblaze. What is that? It's an olive branch. And the tools. It feels like what feels off is we've got to be practical here. We've got to be grounded. We need things to be organized. And it feels like, okay, it feels like, oh, so sudden. And it's well prepared. The going within. Okay, I think what it is that's happening, again, it's the Glenkener. This person, it comes with protection. What feels off is it's almost like, okay, you want to do this now, but it's your fawn. I think that's what feels off. But it's kind of like, okay, but why do we want to do this now? The beehive. The Wheel of Fortune, you're supposed to. It feels like the victim in harmony. There was issues before with this person. This person has had like setbacks. Uncertain. They're really, that might be what it is. You know this person. You know that this person, I think that's why you're kind of feeling like something's off, because it's like, okay, we can do this. I can help you to overcome whatever the situation is. However, there's a sense of uncertainty because it feels like, are you sure you want to plant these seeds? Are you sure you want to do this? And it feels like because there is history there of this person, your fawn, wanting to, they go through hard times or they go through a hardship, then they're there. And it feels like an agreement's made. But then something emotional happens. Okay. It just feels like there's a little bit of an uncertainty because it's like things are really, really good and we're a crew. We're in sync. But it feels like wanting to have all the tools, having all the information, having everything before going forward. And I think at the same time, you're both feeling that way because it's the fawn. It's the same exact energy. So it feels like there's a discussion and things are being talked about as far as this thing that is tangible, which I didn't really actually get what the tangible thing is. What is this offering? Because it's something that you can see, feel, touch. What is the tangible thing? Okay, that's emotion. The house. Oh my God. Helpful. They want to be helpful with your home. They want generosity. And it comes with the kindness of the home. That's literally what that's saying. That's what's tangible. I do not know what that was, but I just heard something. A weird sound. So that's what they want to do. The abundance and rest and relax. And then you've got the rose. Feels like you're too good to be true. Just can't take my eyes off of you. You're like heaven to touch. I want it. There's the eclipse. I don't know what happened during this eclipse. But it feels like they went to, I mean, that's the fishing pole, which talks about an accomplishment, a reflection. This person might have really reflected during the eclipse, and they transformed. Whatever this was, they transformed themselves. And now it's like Hey, how about we? And I think that you're just a little bit like, okay, but I'm nervous because I think it's just because, well, no, it's the repair, it's the tools, making things right. Uncertain. There's an uncertainty here. Someone is uncertain about this whole situation. It feels like I'm kind of uncertain. And I think it's because it's the Glenkener energy, which the Glenkener, who's the Glenkener? I mean, it's your fawn, which is, tell me about the Glenkener here. They're super focused, but they're hyper focused. This person might be like 6'2". I'm seeing 6'2" right there. The Magician. This person, oh wow, and then there's a communication card again. That was stuck in the deck. I mean, they can be sweet. This is a sweet person. Oh, really? Wow. Mind you, this person, it reminds me of the one card, the King of Swords in the Hush Tarot. He's got a chicken on his shoulder, but the wings are like flared out. This person they could be like super cool, but they can also, I'm seeing that card so hard in my head. And it's like they're cool and all of that, but you know that this one has a temper. I want to see if it's going to come out. I mean, if they want to work with you, they are working on themselves. You're the Empress. You've seen them work on themselves, but it feels like this King of Wands, you've seen this person's actions. I just want to see if I see that card. I'm not going to force it, but Nine of Pentacles. The World. You have kind of moved yourself in a place where you've got it, but you've seen their work. You've seen them work on themselves. You have. And you don't mind moving forward with this person. I think you're a little bit hesitant, though. Yeah, see, Page of Pentacles. Because you're aware that this person you've known this person for years. You have 10 of Pentacles. And they do reciprocate with you. But it's kind of like that they can have an attitude. Not an attitude like that. It is, they can come out as a King of Swords. And now I'm just going to look for the card. Because I want you guys to see the vision I'm seeing in my head. And it's funny, but it's not. I think they're trying to change their ways. Where is it? Show it to me. Because it's funny. I don't think that they really necessarily mean harm. Because it's your fawn. I keep saying that. This person, this person. They are your fawn. But they could have tendencies where if something feels a certain way to you, they will come in and show me the card. I got to go through the whole deck. I've never had to do this before, but you guys got to see what I'm talking about. Right here. That's my point. This person is doing the work, yes. But I think that's why there's an uncertainty. Because that they can come in and I don't want to say they don't clock like a rooster, but they can come in and their feathers could be a muck and they can have I don't want to say a temper. Because it doesn't feel bad like they do anything to you. It just feels like this person can get themselves riled up. And so it's almost like, okay, and be defensive. That's my point. They can come in and be defensive. And I think that you are aware of that. You know that about this person. And I don't think that it's towards you, but I think that's the reason why you're still uncertain, because it's like, okay, because it feels like there's some time that's being needed. Things need to be planned out and everything like that. So it's kind of like, okay, it sounds really, really good. We're talking about what this is. But if this is actually going to happen, if we're going to, it just feels like it's uncertain on whether or not this person's going to follow through. Because in this moment, I was just saying that the other day about energy and how it's so fluent. Does this person actually follow through with what it is that they're saying? Are they really going to see? There's the delay, the Knight of Wands. It's impulse. But yes, they do. Yes, they do. You got the Three of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, and then you sit at a table and eat together. Or you sit and eat together. And you might discuss things. The Hermit. The Star. And that's the truth. You know that this person is a hermit. You know that this person comes. That's why you're the fawn with this person. There's no obligation to each other. But it's like you guys come together, you work on things. It feels like for the home, stability, all of that. There's like food offering. You guys eat together, all of that. But then there's still an energy of the hermit. They're still in hermit energy and the Star. They fight battles on their own, if that makes sense. And you know this about this person, and that's the truth. So I guess the big thing here is that, yes, they follow through with what it is that they're talking about. The uncertainty that you might have, the reservations that you might have with whatever's going on, it's fine. It feels like you guys come up with a plan. There's some planning that is taking place, and there's still some, like, I think once it shows up and it happens, you'll be more like, okay. But it does feel like if this happens, it's like we've got to make a plan. Jesus, my throat. All right, how about right before we come back? I need water. I'm sorry. I feel like there's lots of pauses in this one, which is different because I don't typically normally pause like I'm doing right now. So that might be relevant. Somebody might get a cold, unless I just have a cold. I don't have a cold, though. It's just my throat feels scratchy. All right, how about right before we come back, what do we need to know? Right before we come back, what? The Master Maker and Friends. And you're down for it. And the Romeo. The Taeyong. What? Oh, jeez. What's going on with Taeyong here? Oh, jeez, Louise. What's happening with Taeyong? Oh, I just mixed a bunch of cards together. It's the glasses. He's assessing the situation. He's analyzing, fine-tuning the situation. He's got a plan. And you're sitting there like, I'm down for it. What is this? The fireworks. It's exciting. It's celebrating. It's like, what is going on here? The traveling, the train, forward movement. There's no resistance here. None. That's what I mean. She's down for it. And what? And tell me more. It feels like, ooh, tell me more. What is this? None of the things I just seen. What's going on with Taeyong? He is like looking hard in this direction. Might even like crouch down and look and watch this one. What is going on with Taeyong? He's seeing clearly. What? The King of Swords. And it's the Ten of Pentacles. House, hearth, home. And he is doing some logical planning, logical thinking. He might be budgeting something. I don't know where I'm getting budgeting. What is going on with the Ten of Cups? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. And calm down. It's a King of Swords. They're being logic. And can I get a song? I can't get a song. Can I get a song? How to explain this? It's the... I hear nothing. What is going on? I can't even get a song. I think I'm stunned. Because this person is like, I'm content. This is my friend. It's the truth. Ace of Swords and Justice. This could work. This works for me. And I don't know. It's like his perspective of whatever it is that he's getting. He is just, it's like he's in thought. And it's just like, whenever I am lacking or something, it gets healed through this one. They might say sleep well. You might talk to them and they'll tell you to sleep well. Three of Wands. This has been like slowly burning for a long time. And I just seen the world, like everything combined, everything together. There is nothing. I can't hear anything. Tell me, what is the truth of this thing here? And what's happening right before we come back? Within a few weeks, Taeyong's got tunnel vision, the adventure, and likely you're going to be riding tandem with this person. You're going to be synchronized. You're going to be, it's the two of a kind. And the adventure. The fish hook. This one, you got them on the hook. It's like, shoom. The checkered flag. I meant to say checkered flag. But the network. There is an arrangement you're going to have with Tam within the next few weeks. Dynamite. It's like fantastic. It's the catalyst for change, and it's excitement. Like she's like down for it. She's excited for whatever this is, and it comes with the water carrier. It's a calm life. It's the change that was needed. That's my whole point. And maybe over the next couple of days, you're dealing with a bunch of transformation. Things are changing, and this is being renewed. And now you're writing, this could be like a friend of yours that you and them were like at opposite sides of something. And now you're on the same side. Like, okay, I get it. Now we're synced. Now we're back on track. Now this is, okay, we can do this. And the flag, it's an achievement. You conquered it. They feel like the king of the mountain fine print. The tools, hold on, those flipped over. It's the pioneer. If you've been on a long journey with this person, and it talks about like resources and I got you, I got your six, I got you, I got your back. You guys could have always had each other's back. You've got the tools. This is a masculine who's practical. They have what it takes. But then you've got the Dear John, which means the heart in the home. This feels like somebody being like, look, I'm going to take care of that for you. I'm going to do it. And you might be like, no, I can do it. And they're like, I said, I will do it. Just let me. And it feels like just let them, because they are, here he comes to save the day. And you've got the fulfillment and you're just like, no, it's fine. It's okay. But again, you have this where this is a King of Swords person. They might wear glasses and they look at things carefully. And it's the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups, and you got this King of Swords in the middle. Like, I'm going to figure this out. And going to work it out. They're going to trailblaze through something here. And they have the final word. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's their final word is like, no, I got it. I'm going to do this. You're not going to be able to tell this King of Swords, if they want to help you with something, you're like, no, I can do this. I can do it, because you're super independent. They're like, no, I got it. Like this one is like a man. They are a man. They've got the tools. They have the ability. And it feels like because when they were at a loss, there was some healing there. You helped heal this one. You were there. And so now they're paying it forward. 10 of Swords. The Hermit and the Offering. You always gave this person like an olive branch. And the High Priestess. The Lost. You always knew when this person somehow, one way or another, even if this person didn't tell you, you always knew. You always knew when something was going on with them. You paid attention. This feels like the dynamic of someone who, what is that? It's almost like anybody can listen to a person, but you actually heard this person, if that makes sense. Or anybody can hear a person, but you actually listened. It's some dynamic like that. Like you saw them. That whole, oh my God, I've seen the Avatar episode where it's like, I see you. You've seen this person. You did. You took notice and you looked out. And that went a very long way with this person. Okay. And now they're looking at you like, and again, this is Tam. He doesn't say anything. He just feels it. And it's like, he's like, I'm almost getting this thing where you're sitting here and you're minding your own business, all of that. And this one's just looking like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And they might not even be telling you what it is that they're feeling or what it is that they're planning. You're not going to know until the last minute, until all of the planning and all of that is able to happen. Like this one is coming up. Tam is coming up with a master plan. And they're going to make sure everything is in order before you even know. So you can just jump into action and do it. Okay. That's kind of exciting. Oh, that's sweet. It feels very sweet. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. That's very fun. But I will leave this here, and I will be coming again. I'm not doing questions tonight because I got a couple other personal readings I got to do tonight. But I will be back on tomorrow to do the daily, and I will come and do questions tomorrow because I don't have anything yet tomorrow. So it changes through the day. So I thank you guys so much for coming on and for watching and joining me. Again, I apologize for how late it is, but I still needed to get it in for you guys. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye.